Hey guys, Luke here, and today I've got a brand new video for you guys for the FLS series. And to start this video off, I'm telling you guys that I actually have a history with blood noses. That's right, LukePrankCalls and blood noses go way back. We have a history, and speaking of history, I just remembered in high school that my history teacher got caught with having a folder on his desktop labeled porn. So that is hilarious. I do not know how that just popped in my head, but that is awesome, and it's going to make me laugh tonight when I go to bed. And just letting you guys know, if you don't do this when you go to bed, you got to put like chocolate or cheesecake in your mouth and you'll have sweet dreams. So anyway, back to the blood nose story. So I've had a history of blood noses ever since I was a little kid, and you guys know how it's like you can have the excuses and the actual excuses, like I think if you get too hot, or some kids have like heat stroke or something like that, they can actually get blood noses. Or if something really dangerous has happened to you, you get blood nose, or maybe maybe your nose has its period once a month or something like that. You know, there's all those fabulous excuses which I tried using. So but no, I actually just picked my nose. Like, yeah, I just went in there looking for gold, some troll gold. I honestly looked for ages, and I would always find something. So, and also I got to say sorry for the chick in primary school that sat in front of me. I know you farted a lot and people got annoyed, but I kind of wiped boogers on the back of your shirt, so I'm sorry. Okay, no, I did not do that. I nearly did, but yeah, I used to pick my nose a lot and it was bad, but I never ate it. I never actually tried eating it. I remember as a kid, I never tried eating it. You guys know how you pick your nose and a lot of kids eat it? Yeah, I never tried that. I just liked eating regular food, like lollipops and stuff. And yeah, and speaking of eating regular food, we need to bring back the Tarzo, guys. We need to get packets chips back and bring back the Dragon Ball Z Tarzos, the Pokemon Tarzos. We need them back. We need Tarzos back. I'm sick of opening a packet of chips. And I used to be able to forgive that if you had half a packet of chips because all the rest is air, you get pretty much nothing. But I forgave that because I got so excited to look for my Tarzo. But no, now I just get half a packet of chips and it's a waste of money. So, yeah, bring back the Tarzos. But anyway, my blood noses, the first one I can recall was in primary school. Now, I had a heap in primary school, but this is the main one that's funny. I mean, I had it all over my shirt sometimes. I'd be home in bed, and my parents actually thought I had my period because, my nose bled all over my bed. And, my dad was very proud that I was, maturing into a young woman. But anyway, I was in school, and I was playing boot ball. Now, do you guys remember boot ball? Some, in America, I think it's kickball, but you roll the ball at someone and there's bases and you got to kick the ball and there's everyone, guarding the base, and you got to run and it's like baseball, but, you roll the ball and you kick it. So I think everyone, you grasp that concept. But anyway, I was the kicker. It was up to me. And I'm not going to lie, guys, like in primary school, grade 6, 100% was one of the best, the best at sport. Like, I'm not kidding. In soccer, inter-school sport, I would kick 6 goals a game, something like that, and some amazing goals. Next thing you know, I'll go to high school, because I leave my primary school with about 200 kids, go to high school with 2,000, and next thing you know, I'm not the best, I'm one of the worst. So, that speaks a lot. You gotta train hard, and anyway, I also found out about porn and stuff like that, so I kind of dropped off sports a bit. But anyway, some chick actually, some chick rolled the ball to me, and I kicked it, and I think I got a home run, and then it swapped teams, and I actually had to bowl to the chick that kicked. So I'm now the bowler, and I bowl the ball, and this chick boots it, and I mean boots it. Who knew this chick would have such a leg on her? It was crazy, because none of these chicks have hit fucking puberty yet. I mean, they're fucking 10, so none of them thought that they would have power and shit like that. But no, this chick, my God, did she have power. She kicked the ball, and this ball, as hard as a basketball, hit me straight in the nose, and it was bad, guys. Like, I didn't cry. I might have cried a little, but it was bad, and I got sent off the netball court. And the teacher's, walking me to this chair with like one of my good mates, and it's not just blood, it's like clots of blood. Like, I'm talking literally, I thought some of my friends thought I was losing my brain. And can you think of that in primary school? If kids don't just see a blood nose, which is scary enough to them, like literally clots, yeah, you're gonna fuck up, and you're gonna think, wow, someone's actually losing their brain. So it was bad, guys. Like, it was bad, and teacher said I was alright, and I had it all over my shirt, but it was alright, because I looked at the lady, I was like, oh, whatever, I just been on a fight, and just took down like 70 kids, like in one shot. They all called me they called me like a pussy, so I just beat them all up. But then again, I used that and they all laughed at me because I remembered that each one of them was actually on the netball court and watched me look like an idiot crying and walking off with a blood nose. So, safe to say Luke Prank Calls didn't pick up any women in primary school, but that doesn't matter because I was playing with my Yu-Gi-Oh cards like a normal boy. So, anyway, the second blood nose, what happened? The second blood nose was actually one of the worst in my life because I was more grown up and I was picking my nose coming home from work, and I think this was last year. So, yeah, you can judge me. I don't care. I'll pick my nose right now. I'm not actually picking my nose, but anyway, I picked my nose after I got home from work. Like I was driving, and I have an hour drive from work. So I'm driving, and yeah, my nose just bled like a fucking faucet. Is that it? Like a faucet? Yeah, like it was bleeding like a dinosaur on her period. Like it was bad. It was all over my seatbelt, all over my clothes, and to just sum it up, if I pulled over, it wouldn't have mattered. Like I was near home, but I needed something to stop the nose. So the nose bleeding. So I was trying to find things, and all I could find was a $2 coin, a piece of bubble gum, and I think a scrapped up like you know how you have chewing gum, like a scrapped up paper of that. So I had to put the chewing gum up my nose. I had to rip things off my shirt. Like I literally ripped my shirt apart and put it up my nose. And honestly, I didn't, like, when I stopped at lights, I didn't look left or right because I know that if I was in a car and I saw someone with blood all over their seatbelt, all over their face, looking all serious because I was mad at the time, and having pretty much bubblegum wrapper up their nose, then I think that that would scare the shit out of me. So I didn't look either way. I just drove home and then had a shower, had a wank, and then it was all good. But seriously, guys, I have had bad blood noses. That's just some of them. I've also had terrible moments with them. And yeah, I want you guys to tell me, have you ever had blood nose? And if so, where and why? Did you pick it? Did you have heat stroke? Did you get punched in the nose so badly that, your blood was trying to escape your nose? I don't know, something like that. I want you guys to tell me your funny stories about your blood noses. And if not, just feel free to leave a nice comment. I always love seeing them. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you later.